You're living your everyday life, but what if I told you there are countries where you could pack your bags, step off the plane, and instantly get permanent residency? No strings attached. Sounds unreal, right? But for Americans, this dream is a reality in several places across the world. Some nations are practically rolling out the red carpet, offering free permanent residency with little to no hassle. No years of waiting, no massive bank account required. Just a simple process, and you're set for life. Curious where? Stick around, because these 10 countries might just change your future forever. Number 10. Greece. You wake up to the sound of waves, a warm breeze rolling in through your window. The streets are lined with ancient ruins. The air is filled with the scent of olive trees, and life moves at a pace that makes stress feel like a distant memory. Sounds like a dream, right? But guess what? Greece is offering Americans a chance to live here permanently, for free. While most countries make you jump through endless hoops, Greece keeps it simple. If you have a steady income of at least €2,000 per month, $2,170, you can apply for the Financially Independent Person FIP visa. This visa grants you a 5-year residency permit, renewable with ease, and puts you on a clear path to permanent residency, or even citizenship. No employer sponsorships, no complex paperwork, just proof of income and a willingness to embrace a Mediterranean lifestyle. And here's the kicker. Life here is shockingly affordable. Rent in Athens, around $500 per month for a 1-bedroom apartment. Head to a smaller town, and that drops even lower. The cost of healthcare? Up to 75% cheaper than in the US. The Americans are flooding into Greece, and many never leave. The breathtaking islands, rich history, and relaxed way of life make it more than just a getaway. It's an escape from everything stressful about modern America. If high rent, healthcare nightmares, and constant hustle have you drained, this might just be your perfect exit. Number 9. Malta. Now, what if you could take it one step further? Not just free residency, but a fast track to a second passport that lets you travel visa-free to over 180 countries. It sounds too good to be true, but Malta is making it a reality. Unlike other nations with complicated processes, Malta has one of the simplest residency programs. If you're an American earning at least $40,000 annually, you can apply for permanent residency almost immediately. All they ask is that you buy or rent a property and make a small financial contribution to the local economy. But here's where it gets wild. After just 5 years, you can apply for full citizenship. And with that comes a powerful EU passport, giving you access to live, work, and travel freely across Europe. Even more shocking? Malta doesn't have annual property taxes. You can own a home without worrying about never-ending tax bills. And if you're a business-minded person, their corporate tax rate is a jaw-dropping 5%, one of the lowest in the world. Oh, and here's the best part. You don't even need to live in Malta full-time to keep your residency. You can come and go as you please while still holding on to your status. Before we reveal even more jaw-dropping opportunities, hit that subscribe button. It helps us continue bringing you these life-changing secrets, so you never miss out on your next big move. Now, if Greece and Malta didn't shock you enough, Italy has a deal that might sound too good to be true. But there's a catch. What is it? Stick around, because this next residency loophole might just change everything you thought you knew about moving abroad. Number 8. Italy. You're sipping an espresso in a centuries-old piazza. The scent of fresh pastries fills the air, and life moves at a pace that makes stress feel like a distant memory. You'd think this kind of life costs a fortune, but guess what? Italy is offering Americans a way to live here permanently, for free. Unlike most European countries that require complicated visas or massive investments, Italy has an option that lets you move almost instantly without spending a dime. The elective residency visa allows you to settle down in Italy if you can prove you have a steady passive income of at least €31,000 per year, $3,500. That's right, no work sponsorship, no business investments, just proof that you can sustain yourself. And once you're in, you can renew your visa until you qualify for permanent residency and eventually citizenship. But here's what makes Italy even crazier. Some regions will actually pay you to move there. Yes, you heard that right. Towns in Sicily, Calabria, and other underpopulated areas offer cash incentives of up to 30,000 euros plus homes for as little as €1. They're literally begging people to move in. Life in Italy is shockingly affordable. A one-bedroom apartment in Florence? Around $700 per month. In smaller villages, it's as low as $300. Healthcare? Free once you're a resident. Food? Fresh, local, and unbelievably cheap compared to the US. Imagine waking up to rolling vineyards, historic streets, and world-class cuisine, without the financial stress. If you're tired of the American grind, Italy isn't just a vacation spot, it's a way out. Number 7. Cyprus. Picture living in a place where the Mediterranean meets modern luxury, where your tax bill drops dramatically, and where permanent residency is handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds impossible? Cyprus is making it happen. This small island nation has one of the most shockingly easy residency programs in the world. If you're an American with at least 30,000 euros, 32,500 in annual income, you can apply for instant permanent residency. No work requirements, no years of waiting, just a simple application and proof of financial stability. But here's where it gets even crazier. Cyprus has one of the lowest tax rates in all of Europe. No estate tax, no inheritance tax, and income tax as low as 5% for foreign residents. That's right. While Americans are getting crushed by endless taxes, Cyprus is offering a financial paradise. The cost of living? A beachfront apartment for $600 a month? Groceries? 30% cheaper than the US healthcare? World class and a fraction of the cost back home. And the real kicker? Cyprus is part of the European Union. This means once you're a resident here, you can move freely across 26 Schengen countries with ease. Before we move forward with even more unbelievable opportunities, hit that subscribe button. It helps us keep bringing you these life-changing secrets so you never miss out on the next big move. You've heard about the tax-free lifestyle, the ultra-modern cities, and the insane salaries. But what if I told you that moving here is easier than you think? There's one major detail about UAE residency that almost nobody talks about. What is it? Stay tuned, because this next opportunity might just change everything. Number 6. United Arab Emirates, UAE. Imagine living in a country where there's no income tax, endless sunshine, and luxury at every turn. Sounds like something only millionaires can afford, right? But guess what? The UAE is welcoming Americans with open arms, offering permanent residency faster than you'd believe. Unlike most countries that make you wait for years, the UAE's Golden Visa program offers an instant 10-year residency for entrepreneurs, skilled workers, and even remote employees. If you earn at least $100,000 per year or invest in a local business, you're in. No local sponsorship required. And here's the kicker: you don't even have to live there full-time. Many expats hold their residency while traveling the world, keeping the UAE as their financial safe haven. The financial perks are mind-blowing. No personal income tax means you keep every dollar you earn. No capital gains tax means your investments grow untouched. And no property tax means real estate is actually an investment, not a burden. Speaking of real estate, renting a luxury apartment in Dubai isn't as expensive as you'd think. A sleek, modern one-bedroom in a prime area can cost around $1,500 per month, cheaper than some US cities with far less to offer. Dubai itself feels like a glimpse into the future. Towering skyscrapers, AI-powered government services, driverless taxis, and some of the best infrastructure in the world. But it's not just Dubai. Abu Dhabi offers a more laid-back, family-friendly atmosphere with world-class healthcare and education. Americans are moving here in record numbers, taking advantage of the zero-tax policies, high salaries, and incredible lifestyle. This isn't just a tax break, it's an upgrade to a whole new way of living. Number 5. Dominica. What if you could wake up in a tropical paradise, surrounded by lush mountains and pristine beaches, and gain permanent residency instantly? Sounds too good to be true, right? But Dominica is making it shockingly easy. While most countries require years of waiting, Dominica offers a fast track to citizenship in just 3 months. No long applications, no endless bureaucracy. If you invest $100,000 in the country's economy, you get a passport for life. And this isn't just any passport. It grants visa-free access to over 145 countries, including the UK and the entire European Union. But what if you don't have $100,000 lying around? Dominica also allows Americans to gain residency with zero investment. Simply live there for 5 years, and you'll qualify for permanent residency, eventually leading to citizenship. Living here is surprisingly affordable. Rent for a beachfront apartment can be as low as $500 per month. Fresh produce and seafood are incredibly cheap, and healthcare is high quality at a fraction of U.S. prices. The island is known as the Nature Island of the Caribbean, meaning waterfalls, hiking trails, and untouched beaches are everywhere. People who move here say the peace, the slow pace of life, and the ability to truly unplug from stress is what keeps them staying forever. And if you're looking for a place that offers both security and freedom, this might just be the best-kept secret in the Caribbean. If you thought Dominica's deal was good, what if I told you there's another Caribbean country offering something even crazier? This next place doesn't just hand you residency. It gives you a direct route to the United States through an exclusive visa agreement that almost no one talks about. Stay tuned, because this one is a game changer. Number 4. Grenada. What if I told you there's a country where not only can you get residency fast, but it also gives you a direct path to the United States? Sounds unbelievable, right? But Grenada has a secret that most people have never heard of. This Caribbean island offers a Citizenship by Investment (CBI) program that lets you become a citizen in as little as 3 months by investing $150,000 into the economy. But here's the real shocker. Grenada is one of the only countries in the world with an E-2 visa treaty with the U.S. That means once you become a Grenadian citizen, you can apply for an investor visa and move straight to America. Most Americans don't know about this loophole, but it's completely legal. You get a second passport, visa-free travel to over 140 countries, and a way to settle in the U.S. without the usual green card struggles. And Grenada itself? It's paradise. Beaches with crystal clear water, year-round sunshine, and a relaxed island lifestyle. The cost of living is surprisingly low. A beachfront apartment can be rented for just $700 a month. Fresh seafood and local produce are dirt cheap compared to the U.S. And if you love peace and quiet, Grenada is one of the safest islands in the entire Caribbean. If you're looking for a smart way to secure your future, lower your cost of living, and even create a backdoor to the U.S., Grenada is an option you need to consider. Number 3. St. Kitts and Nevis. Imagine skipping the long, painful immigration process and getting permanent residency in just 60 days. Sounds impossible? Not in St. Kitts and Nevis. This tiny 2-island nation has the oldest and most trusted Citizenship by Investment (CBI) program in the world. If you invest $250,000 into the country's economy, you get a passport in 2 months. No residency required, no language tests, no complicated paperwork. And that passport isn't just for show. It gives you visa-free access to over 150 countries, including the UK and the EU. But what if you don't have $250,000 to spare? There's another way. By living in St. Kitts for just 7 years, you can get permanent residency for free. No investment needed. Just enjoy island life, and the passport will come to you. Living here is shockingly affordable. A 1-bedroom apartment costs as little as $600 a month, and everyday expenses are a fraction of U.S. prices. Crime rates are low, the beaches are unreal, and the locals are welcoming. For Americans looking for an escape from high taxes and a fast track to global freedom, St. Kitts and Nevis is a serious contender. Before we move forward, hit that subscribe button. We're uncovering some of the best residency hacks out there, and you don't want to miss what's next. If you thought St. Kitts' offer was tempting, wait until you hear about this next Caribbean paradise. What if I told you there's a way to get a passport, unlock tax-free wealth, and enjoy world-class beaches, all without even setting foot in the country? Stay tuned, because this one is a total game changer. Number 2. St. Lucia. What if there was a country where you could get a second passport faster than renewing your U.S. driver's license? Sounds crazy, right? But St. Lucia makes it possible. This breathtaking Caribbean island offers one of the cheapest and fastest citizenship programs in the world. Through its Citizenship by Investment (CBI) program, you can secure a passport in just 90 days with an investment as low as $100,000. And this isn't just any passport, it grants visa-free travel to over 140 countries, including the UK, EU, and Singapore. But guess what? You don't even have to live there. That's right. St. Lucia doesn't require any residency, interviews, or language tests. Just apply, invest, and within a few months, you're holding one of the most powerful Caribbean passports in your hands. And for those who want to move there, the cost of living is ridiculously low. A fully furnished apartment near the beach can be rented for $500 a month. Local food markets sell fresh produce at a fraction of U.S. prices, and there's zero income tax on foreign earnings. That means if you're making money remotely, you get to keep every dollar. Plus, the island itself, absolute paradise. Picture black sand beaches, lush rainforests, and clear blue waters. Whether you're looking for a peaceful retirement spot or a smart way to gain global mobility, St. Lucia is an option worth considering. Number 1. Antigua and Barbuda. Now, if you thought St. Lucia's deal was good, this next country takes it to another level. Imagine getting a second passport not just for yourself, but for your entire family at the same cost. Sounds too good to be true? Welcome to Antigua and Barbuda. For just $100,000, you can secure citizenship for yourself, your spouse, and even your children. No long wait times, no complicated immigration process. Just apply, invest, and within 4 months, you're a citizen. But here's where it gets even better. Antigua and Barbuda has no personal income tax, no wealth tax, and no inheritance tax. That means if you're earning money online, running a business, or planning your financial future, this is one of the best tax havens on the planet. And let's talk about lifestyle. Antigua has 365 beaches, one for every day of the year. The weather is perfect year-round, the crime rate is low, and the locals are some of the friendliest in the Caribbean. Housing. You can rent a beachfront apartment for as little as $600 a month. If you're looking for a stunning new home, a powerful passport, and tax-free living, Antigua and Barbuda might be your ultimate escape. By now, you've seen how easy it is for Americans to get permanent residency or even full citizenship in some of the most beautiful and tax-friendly countries in the world. Some take just weeks, others require no residency, and a few even offer a secret pathway to the U.S. So the big question is, which one is right for you? Would you pick a tropical island with no taxes, a European gem with free healthcare, or a Middle Eastern powerhouse with booming opportunities? Let us know in the comments. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you these eye-opening opportunities. And who knows, the next video might just reveal your perfect new home. See you in the next one.